moment. I'll come back and I'll tell you more.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering, you're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace for healthy sleep naturally.
Did you know that 7 in 10 people have digestive issues? It's no wonder, really. When you take a closer look at what's inside, you'll see that our intestinal environment is similar to a lush garden, a flourishing biodiversity comprised of healthy gut flora. Flora that we depend upon for our health and well-being. Stress, over-sanitization, over-processed foods, and the overuse of antibiotics have clear-cut our guts, leaving our tummies feeling, well, not great. You see, what we have done by killing off the gut flora is damage the soil of our inner gardens. With damaged soil, nothing can really grow or flourish, and disease starts to set in. But we will let you in on a little secret. Fermentation makes all the difference. You know that bloated feeling you can get when taking a vegan protein? Oh, come on. We know you know. Almost all of us get it. That feeling comes from a natural protective casing that surrounds grains and legumes. Because this casing acts as a natural defense mechanism to prevent the grain or legume from being digested, the result is gas and bloating as it passes through our digestive tract. This is where the magic of fermentation comes in. Only fermentation breaks down this casing, freeing the nutrients for absorption by your body. Not only that, but it amplifies the existing nutrients. This means you are getting all the available nutrients from your protein. But there's more. Remember our garden that we clear cut? Well, fermentation, when done right, actually restores that biodiversity of flora. Fermentation naturally replenishes the soil in our garden. Can your protein powder do all that? Well, ours can. Fermented Vegan Proteins Plus by Genuine Health. 7 plant-based sources for a complete amino acid profile. No bloating, maximizes protein and nutrient absorption, and strengthens your gut health. Gluten-free, soy-free, dairy-free, non-GMO, and 100% vegan. Try some today. Your gut will thank you. Genuine Health is possible.
really quite a remarkable man. And it's interesting that these people live, and in their time, they make great contributions and are recognized, and he certainly was. And as time gone on, yes, people write, but then we forget about them, and we shouldn't. And I bring him up today because we're going to be talking about something that he considered to be so fundamental to health. In fact, without it, he believed that humans were destined for disease. And he had evidence. So, generally speaking, he's recognized for two major contributions to medical science. One was his, as they say, description, distribution, and ultimately his understanding of a pediatric cancer called Burkitt's lymphoma. As the story goes, in 1957, he was in Africa, and he observed a child with swellings in the jaw. So a couple of weeks later, it goes, that he was looking out his window, and he saw another child with a swollen face, same kind of disfigurement, and he got curious, and he started to investigate what they were tumors in the jaw of these children. And so he started poking around, inquiring, and he was in Uganda. In fact, we have a listener and a viewer in Uganda. We have to get in touch with him because we want to get this man on.
I already did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, we just got to coordinate a time now.
Okay.
There's a huge time difference.
Yeah, it's like 6 or 7 hours. And he took notes. He was a scientist. He was a doctor. He kept copious notes. And he concluded these tumors were common and were associated with other tumors at unusual sites in these children. And they were a manifestation of a single type of malignancy, he figured out. And it's a sarcoma involving the jaws area of these African children. And he identified his lymphoma. It now has his name, Burkitt's lymphoma. And so he went to a map and wanted to see the geographical distribution of this particular carcinoma, this tumor, how it was, where it was found, where was it concentrated. And they figured it out, and then he ultimately ended up writing a book, co-authoring a book about it. So he was just observing. That's how it all started. You see, you get the point. And sometimes we look for all the magic and all the mystery. He was just living his life, and he noticed these kids with some unusual manifestation in the jaw, and just was curious, his curiosity. Then he's famous and recognized for a major contribution when he returned from Africa, went back to Britain. What he began to do, how smart he was, he started to compare the pattern of diseases in African hospitals with Western diseases. All right? And he reached some conclusions. And the one conclusion he reached was that all these Western diseases, many of them, never appeared in Africa or were rare. Now, isn't that odd? Here you have these diseases in Britain all over the place. In Africa, hardly ever. And what he concluded, it was the diet in the lifestyle that made the difference. And he wrote another book related to that called, as I mentioned earlier, Don't Forget Fiber in Your Diet. And at the time, it became a bestseller. We sometimes miss the beauty of the simplicity of things. And when you look at Dr. Burkett, by the way, he lost one of his eyes. He only had one eye. He was a simple man, awfully bright, just being a good doctor, helping people in Africa or wherever he was at any given time, and just making observations. Simple. That is the basis of science. Observation. Description. And the progression is description, explanation, prediction. But you have to start with just simple observation. And here he was, living his life, looking out the window, seeing children with unusual tumors in their jaw. He could see it from his window and started investigating. And then he's working in the hospitals and he's saying, wait a minute. Many of the diseases back in Britain are not found here. What's going on? See how it all starts. Gotta love that. I do.
I'm Joy McCarthy.
Feel
holistic
better
nutritionist,
fast
and
in
I
every
expect
way.
more from
Take
my
Hempenol
multivitamin.
Organic
I've
Cannabis
researched
Extract, fortified with wild oregano. Get
vitamins, and what's truly different about Every Woman's One Daily from New Chapter is that it's fermented with probiotics and whole foods and gentle even on an empty stomach. Every Woman's One Daily helps you feel good every day, giving you immune, energy, and stress support and nutrients for bone and heart health. You will notice a difference. Every Woman's One Daily recently won the Best Multivitamin Award, and I love that it's non-GMO project verified. Discover the wisdom of nature with New Chapter.
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce exclusively on Amazon.com.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering. You're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace for healthy sleep naturally.
Did you know that 7 in 10 people have digestive issues? It's no wonder, really. When you take a closer look at what's inside, you'll see that our intestinal environment is similar to a lush garden, a flourishing biodiversity comprised of healthy gut flora. Flora that we depend upon for our health and well-being. Stress, over-sanitization, over-processed foods, and the overuse of antibiotics have clear-cut our guts, leaving our tummies feeling, well, not great. You see, what we have done by killing off the gut flora is damage the soil of our inner gardens. With damaged soil, nothing can really grow or flourish, and disease starts to set in. But we will let you in on a little secret. Fermentation makes all the difference. You know that bloated feeling you can get when taking a vegan protein? Oh, come on. We know you know. Almost all of us get it. That feeling comes from a natural protective casing that surrounds grains and legumes. Because this casing acts as a natural defense mechanism to prevent the grain or legume from being digested, the result is gas and bloating as it passes through our digestive tract. This is where the magic of fermentation comes in. Only fermentation breaks down this casing, freeing the nutrients for absorption by your body. Not only that, but it amplifies the existence.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. Great to be with you. Talking about Dr. Dennis Burkitt. Really a remarkable man. And we take people like him for granted. And I have in my hand an article that he wrote in 1973 entitled Some Diseases Characteristic of Modern Western Civilization. His observations were remarkable. So simple, but remarkable. He spent a lot of time in Africa, Uganda, in that area, wherever. And he saw that many of the diseases of Western civilization were rare in Africa. And things like appendicitis, diverticular disease, he noticed. Cardiovascular disease, heart disease. The article is such a simple article, and we're showing you a copy of it. I want to read, and Ziggy's my guest today, and this is all by way of setting up my conversation with him. And Dr. Burkitt concluded, and you can't make this up, that it was fiber that was absent in the diets of the people in Britain. It was deficient. I'm going to quote on page 275 of the article. He said, The prevalence of these diseases, I just mentioned a few. Appendicitis, bowel cancer, polyps, ulcerative colitis, varicose veins. He goes on and on. He said the prevalence of these diseases in populations of developing countries appears to relate to the extent of their departure from traditional patterns of life. In Africa and Asia, he writes, most, if not all, these diseases first appear or become common in the upper socioeconomic groups and in the urbanized communities. Close quote. Why? Because their wealth allowed them to eat foods that the other people couldn't get. And they thought that they were advantaged by getting these Western foods. Yeah, they were advantaged, all right. They were advantaged to getting sick. We keep talking about clinical trials, and we spend tens of millions of dollars to do these studies. And this simple man, in a simple way, figured it out. You cannot make this up. He provided a map, but yet we still have lost our way. I wanted to bring him to your attention. I haven't forgotten him. I wish I could have known him, just to say hello, shake his hand. What a contribution. Give us a call. Ziggy's on. I'm half Polish, and I can't pronounce his last name.
877-897.
My father was a Polish immigrant, spoke Polish in the house, and I can't pronounce his last name. Go ahead, Jerry.
You can reach us at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-8255. And the reason why we give that out, because we actually take calls when we have guests on. So
no kidding. What a concept. Ziggy, how you doing, my man? Welcome to the show, my good Polish compatriot.
How are you, Doc?
I'm good, man. Tell the people how you pronounce your last name.
Brzostowski.
Yeah. What is it? Say it slow, brother. Come on.
Brzostowski.
Thank you very much. How do you say that in Polish? No, I'm just kidding.
I'm pretty sure it's the same. I don't know.
You think? Oh, man. So, if you're watching the show, you see a new feature. We have a green screen, and now you can see the sign. It says Yerba Prima behind me. How about that, Ziggy?
Unfortunately, I am not able to watch because I am driving to New York City to spread knowledge and fiber knowledge to the great people of Manhattan today.
Oh, in Manhattan. Yeah, they can use some fiber in Manhattan.
There's a lot of people there, and I'm sure there's a lot of them that aren't getting enough fiber. So I can do what I can do.
You're going to visit some stores in Manhattan?
Yeah, I've got trainings today and tomorrow, so it's nothing but fun. Fiber fun.
What stores are you visiting in Manhattan? We're familiar with a few of them there. Which ones are you going to visit?
I'm stopping at some Whole Foods and some Fairway markets, and then I got a training, and yeah, a lot of bouncing around today and tomorrow.
I see. Yeah, that's interesting. Where is Whole Foods in Manhattan? Where is it located? What part of town?
I think they got 5 or 6 of them down there. I mean, they've got them on the Upper East Side. They got them spread out pretty good there.
Yeah. Well, have fun today.
Yeah.
It's not. I love Manhattan. I
do too. At least I'll get a good slice of pizza and a good dog down there.
Ziggy, this is a health talk show, brother.
I know. I had to throw it out there. Got to splurge a little bit.
You're going to have one slice, maybe one box, right?
Maybe a couple.
Maybe a couple. Yeah, I know. You can't eat just one. So I've been talking about Dr. Burkett, Dennis Burkett, and how he made the remarkable simple observation that it was fiber, of all things, that separated many of the people that he saw in Africa and their health and what great health they had and the absence of diseases that were in Britain and in Western societies and more affluent societies. And he said it was the fiber. And that was back, decades ago when he made that simple observation. And it's still true today. And you think we would get it into our thick head, right?
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about it before. The average person gets, anywhere from 10 to 15 grams of fiber a day. And, depending on your age and, your gender, it's supposed to be 35 to 45 grams a day. So you can see how deficient fiber is in a lot of people's diets. And with the benefits of fiber that, you receive, it's just, why wouldn't somebody take more fiber? It's a simple, easy fix to just supplement a fiber supplement like Yerba Prima and increase that fiber intake.
All right, we'll talk about that. If you're not eating a plant-based diet and 75% of your diet is not 70 to 75% is not constituted of plants, starchy vegetables, legumes, and fruits, you're not getting enough fiber. I don't care. And don't tell me about the salad you have for lunch.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering, you're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement, or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition, wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show, and whatever you may be doing. Talking with Ziggy from Yerba Prima, Brzostowski. And I'm emphasizing the importance of fiber here by way of Dr. Burkitt. And Dr. Burkitt made the observation that many of these diseases of Western society, diverticulitis disease, appendicitis, cancer, polyps, ulcerative colitis, heart disease. He observed that when he was living and working in Africa, working with patients, that these diseases were virtually rare, in some places non-existent. But back in Britain and other Western and throughout Europe, they were prevalent. And he said, what accounted for that? And he figured it out. It was diet and lifestyle. In particular, in the diet, it was plant-based diets, whole food plant-based diets with lots of fiber. People keep asking for the magic bullet. What do I need to do? What do I need to eat? I'm telling you, this one single factor will it's a game changer. It's not an exotic ingredient. Ziggy, welcome back.
Good to be back.
And people walk around and say, well, how much fiber should I get? And they say 30, 35, women about 25 grams or 30 grams, men a little bit more. I'm contending that if you eat a whole food plant-based diet, you're probably getting a lot more than that. And maybe it should be around 50 grams of fiber a day. I don't know. I'm thinking more is better. So anyway, if somebody's trying to include more fiber in their diet and they want an all-around good fiber supplement from Yerba Prima, what would be the one recommendation you would make?
Well, psyllium has great benefits. As far as like the bulking aspect go, you were talking about polyps and stuff like that. Psyllium can really, when you take psyllium, it's a really great bulking agent. So one, if you're on a diet, you get a really great feeling of fullness with it. But when it gets into your intestinal tract, it really expands out and you can get in the nooks and crannies of the intestine. People think the intestines are just a straight tube, but there's a bunch of little crevices in there where things can get stuck. And the great thing about psyllium is it expands out to get in those nooks and crannies and remove things that get stuck in there. So, when you have a clean digestive system, it's just going to be easier to process all your food. And the benefits also with psyllium is a really high source of fiber. So as opposed to some of the other fibers you're getting out there, you can get a high fiber content with your psyllium. If psyllium's not for you, we offer a really great fiber blend that has 5 different fiber types that is just a really good everyday fiber supplement. So, with that being said, it's a really easy way, if you're not eating a high plant-based diet like you're talking about, to supplement your daily food intake with some kind of fiber.
Mm-hmm. People will ask me, Ziggy, they'll say, what do I need to do with my diet? How do I need to change it? And I'll say, okay, one of the first questions I'll ask them, because I know this will be the giveaway, it'll dial me in right away as to what they're eating. I'll ask, well, how much fiber are you getting a day? And they'll say, well, what do you mean? About how many grams do you think? Well, they say, and I'll quote, I eat good, close quote. Oh, you eat good. Okay, well, that's incorrect English, but that's okay. What do you mean by that? Well, I have a salad at lunch, and then I have a salad or some vegetables with my dinner, and maybe a salad. And then I'll ask him, that salad at lunch, where do you bring that with you? Where do you get it? Oh, I get it at this place or that. And I said, what do you put on it? Well, and then they tell me what they put on it. Yeah. I say, well, given what you just told me, you're not even close to where you need to be to get enough fiber in your diet. And I say, well, why is that so important? I said, because fiber is fundamental. And without a plant, you're not eating a whole food plant-based diet, obviously, and you're not getting enough fiber. And it's just a matter of time. One thing or another is going to go haywire. We have the evidence is compelling. And people, they just think that having a salad here or there, it's not enough, man. It's not going to get you there. If you're not doing that, you have to supplement. Can you share a little bit more about that fiber blend product?
Yeah, I mean, somebody that's just looking for everyday fiber supplement, it might just not be a psyllium person. I mean, daily fiber, is most soluble and insoluble. So, you get the best of both worlds. And as far as a fiber blend, we're using a bunch of different fibers, so you're getting the benefits of multiple sources of fiber. And, going back to your point, talking about, well, I eat a salad, so, I get some more fiber in your system. Depending on what's on that salad could only be 2 or 3 grams of fiber. Unless you're really loading it up with some other greens. Put it like this: a cup of peas, 5 grams of fiber. I mean, so relate that to the salad you're eating, of how much fiber you're actually getting. I don't think people understand how much fiber they're putting in their system. They just think, I'm eating a salad, I'm getting enough fiber. Not the case.
Now, it's not the case. Not at all. It won't get you there. It just won't do it. And when you think about it, the paradox is fiber. There are no vitamins and minerals in fiber, hardly any calories, so there's no energy. From a nutritional standpoint, you say, well, what's the nutritional value? That is the irony of it all. There is a direct correlation between the amount of fiber you have in your diet and the quality of your health as you move through the life cycle. Everything from a low fiber diet's correlated with colorectal cancer, heart disease. I go down the list. So I don't know. We don't have to be looking at the highest mountain or marching through jungles to find it. It's right here in front of us. Dr. Burkitt said it decades ago. It's the fiber. Read his book. That book is classic. We come back. We'll talk some more with Ziggy, and we'll tell you some other products from Yerba, Prima, fiber-related and otherwise, that will help you and me if we're not getting enough fiber in our diet. Plant-based diet, 75%. If you're not doing that, you're not getting enough fiber. You're just not. And Ziggy's right. Salad, maybe 3 grams, 4 grams, maybe. What if you're way short? You got a long way to go. You need at least 30, 35. I'm saying 40, maybe close to 50 grams a day. Let's talk nutrition. Fiber.
Everyone's
Western way of eating, the Western diet, will be the demise of the health of Western civilization. I've said that on the air before. I'm going to say it today. I'm going to stick to that story, and I'm not going to change my mind about it. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. I hope you're having a good day. I'm not kidding about that. You've listened to the show. I have a sense of humor about things. There's nothing funny about this, though, at all. We're eating ourselves into disease. It's just remarkable to me, and we're doing it in broad daylight. Right in front of us, we're doing it. In this day and age, with all of the guidance, with apps and maps and PAPs and whatever, we still don't get it. And we have become habituated to eat in an unhealthy way. When medical professionals, they talk about the Western style, the Western way of eating, they present it in a favorable way. I present it in an unfavorable way. As far as I am concerned, the Western way of eating, the Western style diet, is a highly processed, fake food, nutritionally vacant way of eating. I could go on and on with descriptors. That is not only devoid of the necessary vitamins and minerals, many of which are essential, meaning that you have to get them from the diet and they're not there. And also it's devoid of fiber. And people keep running around looking for exotic answers and solutions to this epidemic of chronic diseases. And one clinical trial after another. I didn't have to keep asking my mother what my last name was until I figured out what my last name was. And we sort of like do this with clinical trials. We're doing one after another. We got it. I got it. I get it. Diet is the root cause of chronic diseases. Period. It is not your genetics. It accounts for some of the variants. Diet is the root cause of chronic diseases. I repeat, I'm not alone in this. You don't have to alert the media. I'm not saying anything that a lot of people don't know. Talk to Michael Greger. Talk to Dr. McDougall. Talk to Dr. Esselstyn. Talk to Dr. Colin Campbell. I can keep going down the list. If you could, talk to Dr. Burkitt. He's gone. One after another. And these are not naturopaths that I just mentioned. They're all traditionally trained allopathic physicians. They are more naturopathic than some of the naturopathic physicians I know, which really is ironic. Diet is the root cause of disease, period. If somebody wants to challenge me on that, here's a number to call.
You can reach us at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-8255.
And I'm watching people. I know I'm weird. I watch what people eat. I went into Whole Foods day before yesterday. Okay? A fabulous place. A lot of healthy food in there. But guess what? I was watching somebody eat mac and cheese. And I was looking around the room. You know what I was eating? A bowl. What was a cup? A big cup. Barley and mushroom soup with a cracker. I felt like a monk. And I was looking around the room. I saw some salads, but I saw a lot of unhealthy eating in there too. And by the way, some of the vegetarians and vegans, they're not eating all that healthy either. Some of that food that they sell is, for the vegan and vegetarian is just as processed as some of these other foods, by the way. And the reason why diet is the root cause of, you're thinking vitamins and minerals. Yes, that's lacking. It's the fiber, I'm telling you. It's accounting for most of the variance as to why we're getting sick. They say, well, it's just constipation. If that's nothing compared to what it does. Think about it. There is more than enough evidence to show that the greater the dietary fiber intake for a person, the lower the risk for diabetes, heart disease, cancers of colorectal cancer, prostate, I can go down the list, weight gain, obesity, diverticulitis, ulcerative colitis, I can go on and on, constipation. That one single variable is correlated with so many diseases, or the lack of that particular ingredient, fiber. And the more fiber you eat, the fiber-rich foods, whole grains, vegetables, fruits, legumes, beans, peas, and lentils, and so on, the better your health. As your fiber intake increases, your risk for metabolic syndrome goes down. That means less diabetes, better blood glucose management, and so on. The greater your dietary fiber intake, the lower your risk for heart disease. That's amazing.
It's almost like a natural cleanser, then, is what you're saying.
Not only is it a cleanser, it's a preventer. There's something about it, Gary. They still, we have elaborate science. They know what the chemical makeup of fiber is, but for it to do the kinds of things that it's doing is just remarkable. You'll get a 9%, Gary, lower risk for every additional 7 grams of total fiber for heart disease. Every 7 grams you eat of fiber, you reduce your risk for heart disease by 9%. Unbelievable.
It's something you can eat daily, right?
Absolutely. Eat an apple. Eat vegetables. Starchy vegetables, legumes, fruit. And if you're not going to do that, then give Ziggy a call at Yerba Prima and give you a cell number. We'll blow up his cell number. And call Ziggy, and he'll send you some Yerba Prima daily fiber. Ziggy, welcome back to the show.
Good to be back.
What's your cell number, man?
Phone number. Just go ahead and give it out. Let's just.
No, we don't want we don't need your cell number. Gary and I were looking at that daily fiber, and we were looking at the blend in there. He's going to throw it up on the screen. In fact, we're at your website, and we found an article there. So we see that you have in that daily fiber psyllium, oat bran, acacia gum, some soy fiber, apple fiber, and so on. That's a pretty good blend, yeah?
Yeah, like I said before, psyllium might not be for everybody. So when we came up with, the idea of a fiber approach to, cleansing and, healthy diets and healthy colons, we wanted something for everybody. So, the point behind daily fiber is you do get some of the benefits of psyllium, but it's not a psyllium product. You're getting, the benefits of all the different fibers that are out there.
And it's both soluble and insoluble fiber.
100% correct.
When I come back, I'm going to give you the 5-to-1 rule so that when you go into a store and pick up a package, you can figure out whether or not you should eat it because there may or may not be enough fiber in it. The 5-to-1 rule.
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce exclusively on Amazon.com.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering, you're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace for healthy sleep naturally.
Yeah, that's your question. You ask a wonderful question. I don't know. Give Z a shot at that, and then I'll tell you what I think. Do you have any thoughts about that, Z?
Yeah, so fiber can be indiscriminate as far as what it takes out of your system sometimes. So with, obviously if you're taking any kind of medication, you should consult your physician. But if you're taking any kind of additional supplements with your diet, you should definitely stagger your fiber intake that you're taking, whether it would be an hour before, an hour after, and then same thing at night. Because, fiber is doing what it's supposed to do. It's removing stuff from your system. So with that being said, just make sure you stagger whatever you're taking as far as any other supplements go.
He makes a good point, Roy. It's not a good idea to take fiber when you're taking certain medications and even certain supplements because it'll interfere with the digestion and absorption and all of that. A good rule of thumb is maybe to take the fiber when you eat, make it part of your food. When your mealtime because if you're eating a fiber-based diet anyway, a plant-based diet, this is in harmony with that. So that's a good time to take it. I would not take a handful of supplements with fiber by itself. I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
I don't think that's or medication for that matter either. It's not a good idea either. So yeah.
So, but if I waited like 2 hours afterwards, after I take my supplements and took my fiber.
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay.
You can do that, sure.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah, and as a matter of fact, like in the evening after people have their dinner, you get this desire to eat some more, and it's usually something that you shouldn't eat, like ice cream and stuff. That's a good time to take your fiber because it'll create a feeling of fullness, and it'll help quell that craving a little bit.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. I do that every once in a while.
That's a good strategy to use.
He sure is.
We thank you for your call, and I want to thank you for listening to the show, Roy. We appreciate it very much.
Oh, fantastic information! I tell you, it's kept me going.
How long have you listened? How long have you listened to Let's Talk? How long have you listened to the show? How long have you listened?
Well, since the Duke and the Doctor went off the air, and you guys replaced them, I've been listening since then.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. We appreciate your listenership, and we're grateful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
My pleasure. There you go, Ziggy. He asked
it. Yeah, he knows to take fiber.
he asked a good question. When do you take it? You got to be careful with medications. Do not take medications with fiber. Don't do that.
Yeah, listen, you hit the nail right on the head. I mean, a lot of these people that are doing diets, I mean, you eat dinner, somebody eats dinner at 5 o'clock, 7, 8 o'clock rolls around, you're feeling a little hungry. I got to tell you, fiber, like especially, the capsules, not as much when you're taking, but when you're taking the powder, if you mix it with a drink or any kind of smoothie, it's really going to create a sensation of fullness. So it's going to really curb your appetite. So a lot of these diets people are doing, fiber can help aid with curbing your appetite.
No question. And you're trying to lose weight? That's the key. I'm going to tell you, you go ahead and do what Dr. Greger said. 25 grams of soluble fiber, 47 grams of insoluble, that's 72 whatever grams a day. You start doing that, you'll start to lose weight. And also, I'll go out even further. Start to eat a whole food plant-based diet. No meat. No meat. And if you want to eliminate the oil, okay, that's even better. You'll start to lose weight and you'll never have to diet again. You're going to have to work very, very hard to gain weight on a whole food plant-based diet where 75% of your diet is constituted of vegetables, starchy vegetables, legumes, and fruit. You'd have to be eating all day long. We come back, we'll have the LTN health question of the day. And we thank you for listening today. And we always try to do that at the end of the show as our way of, a little reward. $25 supplement gift card, right answer.
I'm Joy McCarthy, holistic nutritionist, and I expect more from my multivitamin. I've researched many vitamins, and what's truly different about Every Woman's One Daily from New Chapter is that it's fermented with probiotics and whole foods and gentle even on an empty stomach. Every Woman's One Daily helps you feel good every day, giving you immune, energy, and stress support, and nutrients for bone and heart health. You will notice a difference. Every Woman's One Daily recently won the Best Multivitamin Award, and I love that it's non-GMO project verified. Discover the wisdom of nature with New Chapter.
I don't know if anybody wants to see me at 260 in a Speedo. That's asking for a lot, but...
No, man, that's not for public consumption. Please don't do that. Please. Oh, my goodness. I bet you'd do it for $50, though.
Listen, $50 is $50.
Let's say that. Exactly. That'll pay for your gas into Manhattan today.
Absolutely.
So, daily fiber from Yerba Prima is good. The psyllium is good. Is there another fiber product you have? It comes in powders and pills, right?
Yeah, I mean, powder and pills for everything. We've got psylliums. We have it in organic. We have daily fiber and powder caps and orange. Well, we have a colon care product that is pretty much similar to daily fiber. It has selenium and magnesium in it to help strengthen and rebuild the lines of the colon.
Let's talk about that. Back that up. What's that called? Sure. Colon care?
Yeah, colon care powder and caps. It's pretty much the same product as daily fiber. We've just added a couple of ingredients in it, like selenium and magnesium, which helps strengthen and rebuild the lines of the colon. We've also added FOS, which is really good for helping.
Yeah, fructooligosaccharides. That's food for the good bacteria.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let's go to Tampa. Maverick, welcome to the show. It's great to have you on, man.
Hey, Dr. Garko, how's it going?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Okay, real good.
Excellent. So, Dr. Michael Greger, whom I happen to think a lot of, he recommends a fiber intake. Is it 22 grams a day, 42 or 72?
72, sir.
Yeah, it's 72. He's saying about 25 grams of the soluble and 47 grams of the insoluble. Man, that's a lot.
Right.
Wow.
And that adds up to 72.
Yeah, I went to Catholic school and nuns were good with math, so I don't. Yeah. So, are you out and about? Are you working? What are you doing? Tooling around?
Well, I work a second shift job in a warehouse. I'm getting ready to go to work now.
Oh, yeah, you're working hard for a living, man.
Yeah, It pays the bills, though.
It pays the bills. Well, Maverick, we appreciate you listening to the show. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure, man. I love, Ziggy, I love doing this show, talking to the people. That's why we encourage them to call. Everyday people trying to get along, trying to make their way through life, trying to stay healthy. It's just a privilege to be able to do that every day. You know what I'm talking about?
It's a privilege to be on your show. I love it, and I love the message.
Oh, thank you so much. And we add a new addition today, thanks to Gary, my producer. We now have what's called a green screen, and we have that Yerba Prima sign has been behind me the entire show. And so that's a new feature. Now we have close-up cameras now, too. I guess I should be careful what I wish for. And this is without makeup, okay? Although I do have makeup, I can put it on. I didn't put it on today. So we're doing okay. Ziggy, you have a wonderful day in Manhattan. YerbaPrima.com. Yerba Prima is sold in fine health stores throughout the United States and stores that are trying to be fine. Ziggy will be tooling around in Manhattan, Whole Food stores, and that place and another. You be careful, Ziggy, okay?
All right, thank you, guys, and thank you for the time.
It's our pleasure. You going to be at Expo East in Baltimore?
I expect to see you there, my friend.
God willing. I hope I'm there too, pal. You take care, and I'll see you next time.
Sounds good.
All right. So today I started the show with Dr. Dennis Burkett. Look him up. Go on Amazon. Get his book. It's a classic. He was he must have been a wonderful man. He was so smart, simple observation. And when you read his history and when he lived in Africa caring for the people there, administering medicine to them in good health, and then figured things out and made keen observations, so simply and elegantly done. Gosh, you got to appreciate that. I mean, he was doing that decades ago and has left us a wonderful legacy. And here I am today, in the year 2017, talking about him, right? Man, I was... you've done something good for society when that happens. So we appreciate Dr. Burkett wherever he may be. in the great ether that's out there. And we appreciate you for listening and watching this show and supporting it and supporting me in this very difficult time. And we're coming along. I'm doing okay. I'll tell you more as I keep moving through this. We're not quite finished yet, but we're getting there. And I want to thank my producers, Gary and Stephen. And we're working on even going to start running credits for this show. We're going to work on it. And then you can get to see Stephen's name up there, Gary, and the different people that help with this show. Yeah. We love you. Thank you for listening. Your health is your wealth.